I have been in Vietnam for 5 days now. I've been coming here for 7 years and I truly love this place. You have to see how crazy this is. When you travel anywhere, you find yourself saying, I could live here, and this has very much been the case for me, but this is something that is a real possibility for me. In this video, I'm going to cover 7 things that are really important to me and compare them between living in Thailand and what I think it's like here. We'll be covering cost, food, travel, visas, and more. Let's get into it. So the first one is food, and this is a huge one for me. I'll give some context to this. So I love the Philippines. I've been there 9 times on holidays and I absolutely love visiting there. I think the people are amazing and I think the country has a lot to offer. There's some really beautiful islands. The city's a whole lot of fun, but the food doesn't meet my requirements, is the polite way of me putting it. I could live there, but I couldn't because of the food. Now, I am very fortunate to be living in Thailand and the food is incredible in Thailand. Previous to that, I lived in South Korea. Also amazing food. Now when I come here to Vietnam, the food never disappoints. So really, this is an easy one. The food in both is great. Which is better? Whatever your personal preference is. For me, I find there's more Thai food that I like, but I love all the food in Vietnam as well. So when it comes to food for which one is better, I don't have an answer for you. I love both. I would happily live and eat the food in both countries. This one is dead even for me. Number 2 is cost. Cost of living, cost of your day-to-day. And this one it's not even close. Vietnam blows me away every single time with how affordable it is. Now, of course, living in Thailand is way more affordable back than when I used to live in Sydney in Australia. It's chalk and cheese, it's not even a conversation. But Vietnam is, again, on another level, more affordable. And honestly, I'm constantly surprised. The taxis here, we take Grab everywhere. It doesn't make sense to me half the time. I took a 30-minute trip and it was around 100,000 Vietnamese dong, which it's just insane. The short rides blow me away the most. I've taken rides that are just like 30,000 Vietnamese dong. And it's like, how does that even... I can't get my head around how these guys actually even make money from this. And when it comes to food and entertainment, the food is cheaper in Vietnam than it is in Thailand. Beers, if you want to go out and have a night out drinking, it's like worlds apart. I was drinking at a bar on the Bu Vien Walking Street. We were paying 20,000 Vietnamese dong for a beer. That's like 25 Thai baht. You can't get that. You can't get a beer. A beer costs basically 4 times that in Thailand. And we were on the Walking Street, the most popular tourist area. The prices of a night out are just not even comparable. I have also been taking a look at real estate prices here just for my curiosity. And some of the really nice, one of the modern high-rise buildings that overlooks the Central Park. It's in a beautiful part of town. The views are nice, the building's nice. Having that park out front is amazing. And I saw places on there for around the 2 million Vietnamese dong mark. This is luxury style living in a beautiful condo and at an incredible price. Now I just want to give a quick shout out to Level 8 Suitcases who have been supporting this trip through Vietnam for me. I've been using Level 8 for years now. I've had a few of their suitcases and they are unbelievable. I reached out to them before this trip because I needed a carry-on. And they hooked me up with a carry-on and gave me a few extras as a free bonus. Level 8 are amazing. The build quality is awesome. The wheels, I don't know what bearings are in those wheels, but I want them in my skateboard. They're incredible. It really is a top of the line product. They were very generous to hook me up for this trip and I've been loving my new suitcase. Oh yeah. So be sure to check out Level 8. I'll leave a link for them down in the description. I have a promo code that you can use for an extra 10% off. All the information, everything you need to know is down in that description, but check out Level 8. Unbelievable suitcases. Next up, we have culture and lifestyle, and this is a really interesting one. I love the culture of both, to be honest. I love Thai culture. There's parts of Thai culture that get on my nerves after 4 years of living there. Things like being a foreigner and being treated, or being an expat and being treated as a tourist, gets on my nerves. Yes, yeah.
Oh, 150.
150, no.
100?
No. This may very well be the case in Vietnam too. I don't have that experience yet. And I also haven't lived there for 4 years where all the gloss starts to wear off after a while. And you do have things come up that do bug you. It's really easy when you look at a new place to just think everything is perfect and amazing, but over time you do get to know these things. Now, the thing about Thailand lifestyle and culture that I really like and that really suits me is its love for automotive and automotive modification, more importantly. I love that here people modify their bikes, cars, buses, ambulances, everything is modified. And I love that, being a car enthusiast and being into modifying cars and bikes. That really suits me. In my time in Vietnam, I haven't seen one modified car. There's lots of motorbikes I haven't seen. Nothing's jumped out at me. You know, you see it all the time in Thailand. A loud bike will go ripping past, or a car, bus, truck, something, you can't ignore it. It's glowing with neon lights. The music is blaring. I just haven't seen that here in Saigon. And that's a part of me that I do need in a place, and something I would miss if I did move here. Number 4 is transport and getting around. And this one is really tough for me to answer. I don't know which is better. This is really challenging. The traffic in Vietnam is crazy, but it works. It flows. We take cars everywhere to get around. We're not stuck in traffic. Bangkok traffic, if you've never experienced Bangkok traffic, it is like nothing else in the world. It is insane. I literally moved out of the city center because it just was doing my head in. Now, where Bangkok is really good is there's public transport. There's trains, there's the SkyTrain and the MRT subway that can take you all across the city. Whereas here in Ho Chi Minh, there is only the one train line and it doesn't go to a lot of the places that I wanted to visit on this trip. Now, the traffic is generally better, but it lacks the same public transport. So for this, I don't have a definite answer. I would have a car either place that I lived. So driving around my part of Bangkok where I live is fine. I don't really have that much issues with traffic. The city center, I don't even bother taking my car in there. I'll take the train if I want to go into the city. But I think if I was to live here in Saigon, I would definitely get a car, and driving around doesn't seem like as much of an issue, but it is still crazy here. This one is a wash. I have no good answer for which is better in this department. Number 5 is visas, and this is a super important one. For me, Thailand just introduced the digital nomad visa. This visa is incredible. It's almost too good to be true. It is valid for 5 years, multiple entry. It's incredibly affordable to apply. You can earn from a foreign income, which I do. I have a business set up in Singapore for tax reasons, and you can earn in Thailand legally and not be double taxed. This is just amazing. It's one of the best digital nomad visas in the whole world, and from my research I've done, Vietnam doesn't have something that matches up to that. Getting visas here is possible. I have expat friends that live here. I have friends that have set up businesses here. I've got a mate that runs a restaurant here, and the good thing is you can set up a business here. He runs a restaurant. Setting up a business like that in Thailand is extremely difficult. He said it wasn't an easy task getting it done here in Vietnam, but doing something like that in Thailand is extremely difficult. So for me, having the digital nomad visa available in Thailand, it's hands down one of the best visas that you can get. Next up is travel options. One of the things I like to do with my partner is go away. We go travel places, we'll go travel internationally, but we travel locally a lot. This is going to be a personal preference thing as well. Thailand is amazing for traveling domestically all around Thailand. But so is Vietnam. There's places like Hoi An, Hanoi, Da Nang, Saigon, obviously. I'm sure there's more, I just can't think right now off the top of my head. But I think both countries offer really great places to travel domestically. I do think Thailand has much nicer islands on offer, and that's something I really love doing, is going away to the islands, to the beach, even though you can only do that a handful of months out of the year. But the flip side of that is traveling within Vietnam is incredibly affordable. It constantly surprises me, the cost of everything, even in the places popular with tourists. And then the last one is things to do as a couple. And this is an important one to me. I'm in a long-term relationship, obviously. The things I like doing, travel, as I just mentioned. We love to go eat, and eating all sorts of food. International food is something we really enjoy doing. We also like to go nice places and take cute photos and do coupley kind of things. We found in Ho Chi Minh there's some really cute date spots, lots of really nice cafes and restaurants and places that are great for doing that. Whether that's because we're here as tourists and it's all new to us, I don't know. We visited places like Creative Park, and that was just a really nice place to spend the afternoon and the evening watching the sunset down by the river. And if we were to live here, this is something I see us doing quite frequently. Travel options is the same for both countries, as I mentioned. We also enjoy doing things like going to the movies and stuff like that, but you can do a lot of those things in any country of the world. It doesn't really matter where you are. The last thing is food and international food. So we like to go eat Japanese, Korean, Chinese, everything. Vietnamese. When we're not in Vietnam, it would be Thai food if we were to live here. Now, Bangkok is great for this. There is international food everywhere, readily available, especially in the shopping malls. We go to malls a lot. I hate malls back in the West, in Australia, but I love the malls in Thailand because they're packed full of restaurants. Now, I haven't seen as much international food available here in Vietnam. I know it is available, I just don't see it as much, but I do see beef a lot more, which is something I definitely miss living in Thailand. And bread. There is bread everywhere, and I've missed that. I had no idea how much I missed it until we came here and started eating it. So what is the verdict? I don't have one. I could live here, I could live there, I could move back to South Korea. I'm about to go to China next week. We'll see what that's like. But my biggest takeaway from all of this is Ho Chi Minh, Saigon is a very livable city. It meets all of my requirements, apart from being able to modify a car here. But this is definitely somewhere I could see myself living. If I did, it would be close to a year until we made that move anyway. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Back to Thailand very soon.